Hello peeps, this is Mason Velez, the Plotagonist, back on YouTube once again, and this time I'm showing you the hidden stages from this WCW Nitro game that I got for a PlayStation. So yeah, there's what we have here is I'm going to tell you the secret stages of WCW Nitro. So anyways, you have to go to the option menu and make sure you highlight this ring option, and gotta push L1, L2, L1, L2, or R1, R2, R1, R2, and then select. So you can see the hidden stages that were never mentioned in any WCW stage, WCW events. So here we have the Graveyard, Spaceship, Circus, the Beehive, Turbo, Wunderland, Slam. No, yeah, let's skip these stages that were mentioned. Alright. Bodor, Hall of Mirrors, Rec Room, Psychedelic Disco, Jungle, and 1984, Quark, and Texas. But I like to call it Texas Tumble. Alright, let's head to the stage, shall we? Yeah, the secret stages. Here is what the Graveyard stage looks like. Here we have tons of gravestones, and there's a big one on the front. And you can see a kid right beside the right side of the stage. So here's the spaceship. Here we have aliens and astronauts and predators. There's 3 Titantrons shown, except in the front. There's a Saturn planet, and there's some crazy spaceship. And those orbits. These stages are starting to get weird already. And here's the circus. There's a crowd of people, and some of the animals are in the background. Yeah, elephants, rhinoceros, and other animals that were performed. Yeah. And here it is, the beehive. There's a honey beehive ring. There's bees here, and there's flat out bees flying around the ring. And there's some unborn nests. Yeah, there's some unborn bees that look like maggots. Man, I really hate maggots so fucking much. And they use pieces from a beehive as guardrails. Yeah, you can see a beehive on the entrance. Yeah. Alright, next stage. And here's this WCW Turbo stage. Yeah, as you can tell, the music gets a few times faster. And it's almost like WCW NWO Thunder standards. It's just filled with nothing except for this ring and top rope, and there's nothing to hold the ring. Well, it's boring. Well, honestly, boring, but nothing to creep you around in this background stage. Alright, Wunderland, better known as Arctic Anarchy. So yeah, so there's candy canes to be used as top ropes, and there's a snowman on the ring, and you can see snowflakes. Yeah, those are snowflakes laying on the ground, and there's a gingerbread house And there's a bunch of trees, but not much of a trees, and there's no guardrails, but it's still invisible. Alright, next stage. Yeah, here is the corridor. That looks like that stage is full of mirrors on the background, and there's a couch on the entrance, lamps, and there's a candle light on the top of the top rope and some shit, and there's a bed-sized ring, and you can see a window. Yeah, it's very classic. Would have been a crazy one if someone decides to broadcast the wrestling network in someone else's bedroom that looks like this. Alright, the Hall of Mirrors. Man, this is the craziest psychedelic stage I have ever been this. You could even get dizzy if you keep looking at these mirrors for too long. Yeah, this is crazy. This is gone. This background has really gone nuts, man. Okay, next stage. There it is, the rec room, where you can see the background of doors, chairs, and there's computers and this TV, billiards, and there's a billiards pool to be used as a ring, top ropes, backgrounds. There's boxes also. Oh, there's a tennis court on the side of the ring. And I gotta admit, this music from this Rec Room song on this game is really catchy. Next stage. Here it is, the Psychedelic Stage. Wow, this is really crazy. They're just filled with the crown. So there's a Psychedelic Stage. I gotta admit, this stage is better than the Hall of Mirrors stage. There's a background to be used as Titantron, Hall of Mirrors. Man, how long does it go so far in this background of the psychedelic mirror section? But I gotta admit, this stage is better than the Hall of Mirrors. And there's the disco stage. And there's a disco ball in the background of this video game. Yeah, you can see crowds, but not too many crowds as the original stage of WCW Nitro. Hey, you also know what else that you could do in this stage? If you push the L2 button, it makes you do the YMCA dance. Yeah, Jungle Rumble. So there's a grass being used as a ring. I don't know what's the big idea. There's a rainforest. You can see a waterfall and the entrance. There's trees. Yeah, palm trees or what it is. Yeah, they're palm trees, rainforests. Yeah, but I would have imagined if someone would locate this jungle and start broadcasting as a wrestling event. I would have imagined that. Then there's 1984. Yeah, it's an 8-bit. There's an 8-bit polygons to be used as a background wrestling mat and ring. And while you're playing this, you can see the planets. This background, there's the Milky Way galaxy stars. And might be big ass stones. Yeah, planet Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto. Is that a fucking rock? Yeah, we're literally in space right now. We are literally in outer space. Wow, how very nostalgic. there is the semifinal stage, Quark. Shooting stars spreading around the ring. There's a biochemical signs to be used as a wrestling mat. Yeah, next to the wrestling ring, there's a starship. Hey, I noticed there's something that's holding the ring. I don't know, what the hell is this? Oh, what is this supposed to be? Is this supposed to be something that holds the ring and the wrestling mat or something? I don't know, that's very weird if I could tell this. If you could tell that also. Alright, best save for last. Texas Tumble. You can see the Alamo in the back side. Yeah, there's an Alamo and there's a moon. Stars, there's Texas flags, and there's some kind of restaurant inside on the entrance. And you can also see bulls. Yeah, bulls and cows, the houses and other stuff like that. That is related to maybe in the late 1980s or so. The Alamo. Yep. Oh, and there's mirrors. There's windows on the entrance of this stage to be used as a Titantron. How nostalgic is this? Well, that's all the stages of WCW Nitro. Yeah, the stages that you have never seen before, and some of the stages that you've seen on YouTube before you purchased it on for your Nintendo 64, PlayStation, or PC. So anyways, stay tuned. Stay tuned next time, and I'll show you the secret stages from WCW NWO Thunder.